Poetry is when an emotion has found a thought, and a thought has found words. Robert Frost said this, and he was a very famous American poet. Hi, my name is Mary Wright, and I as well consider myself to be a poet. Of course, not as famous as Robert Frost, but a poet still. Poetry is an art. It's an art that has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years as a way to express how you feel, what you see, what's around you. I've been writing poetry for as long as I can remember, and I've always used it as a way to express what I feel. But not just what I feel, but what I have seen, what I have been through. And today I want to inform you of two of the poems that I have written, as well as the places that these two poems have actually been published. Alright, so the first element I want to inform you about is the places that I have had my poetry published. Let me go back a little bit and start with high school. In high school, I used to write poems every day, at least one a day. And eventually I built up the courage and I read them to my English teacher. I had never read them to anybody outside of my immediate family, so this was a big step for me. After a few months went by and I had read a few poems to her, my English teacher informed me that she thought it would be great if I would share it with other people, that maybe they would be able to get the same joy that she was getting out of my poems. So, although I was petrified, I decided I'd give it a chance. And in 2012, I started to submit my poems to places. Well, one of the first places I submitted it to is a place called Teen Ink Magazine, and this is a print as well as a web magazine. I submitted a poem called Love and Its Sister Hate to them, and within weeks I received an email from the chief editor telling me that I would be published in their Love magazine, which was their February 2013 edition. So of course I was ecstatic. So I want to go ahead and share that poem that was published with you. Again, it's called Love and Its Sister Hate. I wish I could be as emotionless as you. Say what you say, do what you do. Your looks, they slice my soul, leaving damage in my heart. Yet without your support, my spirit, it falls apart. Crawling towards the light, falling through the night. I beg to stop the fight, yet the plane of peace, it never takes flight. Wars of words, never ending. You say you care, but actresses are good at pretending. Watch the man, watch the punches he throws. Because of you, I let nobody in, afraid everyone will jump on my toes. But then I met him. I opened up. I let him in, I blossomed like a rose. And now I have found true love. I never have to pose. Truth may be, you've always been present. But it may be your presence that's brought me such a shallow resentment. Love never ends, because it's eternal and true. But its sister hate disintegrates, and now my hate has evaporated towards you. So, that was the poem that was published in Teen Ink. After that was published, I kept on submitting poems to different magazines, different places, just trying to, I guess, find myself with my poetry. And it was in 2014, I turned on the news and I seen that a local boy had committed suicide in front of one of our high schools. And I was very upset by this, and our community felt like it had been rocked. Well, I got the inspiration to write a new poem after seeing this. And that poem was published in 2014 in a local magazine called News for You. And I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. And that poem is called Your Struggle Makes You, You. Let's face it. Let's make it abundantly clear. Not everyone wakes up every day feeling blessed to be here, nor can everyone be thin, pretty, or smart. Everyone, now at the top, had to find their start. Society has a grand standard that it tries to hold us to. But no matter your size or your class, just be the best you. People will always spread lies, and they'll try to break your spirit. It's your choice to let it weigh on you, your choice to adhere it. Listen close, because I promise this to be true. People will always put you down when you are being the best you. They will see your happiness and they will believe that to be a threat. Your job is to keep your chin up because you'll make it, don't fret. Everyone struggles in their own little way, but it's you who has the choice to overcome a struggle today. So whether your struggle is being too poor, too big, or too small, remember everyone who walks now started out with a crawl. To conclude, poetry is a language of love, of hate, of happiness and tribulations, and that's what makes it beautiful. The fact that you can express how you truly feel. I've been writing poetry for a long time now, and today I was happy to be able to inform you of the poems that I have written as well as the places that they have been published. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.